What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So as we know, the Miami Dolphins had a very solid offseason by bringing in Jalen Ramsey and some other things in free agency, and I never did a video on it. So today here I am, like what is it, a month later or whatever, doing a Jalen Ramsey Miami Dolphins rebuild. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one, subscribe if you are new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciate it. I also have a football podcast with a few of my friends. Link to that is down in the description below. If you're interested in hearing me talk football outside of just Madden, that's basically what it's for. And we had an episode literally just dropped yesterday where a couple of my friends got in an argument about Odell. So if you want to check that out, links in the description. But let's talk about what the Dolphins have done this offseason. So of course they picked up Tua's fifth-year option. They signed Mike White as a backup quarterback, which is a solid backup. They brought back Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson. Tyreek Hill, of course, and Jalen Waddle are still here, but they brought in Braxton Berrios. I think that's all they've done on the offense side of the football. But on the defense side of the football, the main thing they did is, of course, trade for Jalen Ramsey, which is amazing. They also brought in Deshaun Elliott, signed David Long Jr., and I believe that was it. So overall, very solid. And then Malik Rita as well, not to mention, and like re-signing Andrew. But overall, it's been a very, very good offseason for the Dolphins. The AFC East is looking pretty good on all four angles. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into this draft and see what we can do here. And hopefully we can pick really nicely. So let's just jump straight in because this is where we're starting. Now, one thing I do know is that the Dolphins, I believe, do not have a first-round pick, if I'm not mistaken, because it was suspended, or they got it taken away because of the tampering, I believe, with the Tom Brady thing or whatever it was. Can't remember. So I'm not really sure I want to go about this because we're not supposed to have this pick. So do I just like draft the worst player imaginable at the last pick? I don't know. Not really sure what to do. I guess I'll just take a center here. And I mean, even if I do that, maybe I should just trade it to some random team. Maybe that's probably the best way to do this. So I guess that's how I'll do it because the Dolphins aren't supposed to have a first round pick. So let's just go ahead and take the worst offer possible. I don't know if there will be like a terrible offer here though. Okay, I just have to go get a 7th round pick from somebody. That's the best way to do this. I don't know why I'm overthinking it. Let's just do that. So since we're not even supposed to have this pick, I'll be trading this pick for a 7th round pick. And if I'm stupid and I'm supposed to have this pick, then my apologies, but I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have it. So I guess I'll help out the other conference and give this to the Bears, and that will be that. So boom, just like that, we dumped the first round pick because we're not supposed to have it. So now we can go to round 2 and use our first selection. So round 2, pick 21. We really got to capitalize here. One thing we for sure need is a tight end. In the worst way possible, tight end is our biggest hole at this moment. So another guard wouldn't hurt either, but tight end is for sure something I want 100%. So we have Davis Allen out of Clemson or Tucker Kraft, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Clemson tight end. We need one in the worst way. He's got A to C, catch traffic, B catching a deep route. Looks pretty solid. Only normal development, but it's better than anything we have right now, so that is totally fine. And now we go to round 3. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. Round 3, I'll probably be drafting a guard here, I think. So let's do that, and that will be my offseason. Not a whole lot to it. This was just kind of my draft. So Andrew Voorhees or Cohen. I'll take the USC left guard because I take Cohen a little bit more than usual. So Voorhees, welcome to the Dolphins. Hopefully you'll be able to be good right away. And that was our draft. So nothing special, nothing crazy. Now we can literally just simulate this next season. I already kind of showed you the lineup, and the only thing we're adding is a guard and a tight end to it. So I will see you guys at the end of next season, where hopefully this Dolphins team makes the playoffs. So at the end of the season, we ended up going 5-12, and we're just absolutely disappointed with what we got. So very unfortunate year. Offensively, we're 31st in the NFL, which is just not where we want to be whatsoever. On the defense side of the football, 27th in the NFL. So both sides, just absolutely disappointing. 5-12, nowhere near where we should be. Jalen Waddle had a down year. This just all looked bad. It didn't work out whatsoever. So we have some work we need to get done in order to upgrade this roster even further. And I'm pretty sure our cap space is going to be super limited. It says we only have $12 million right now. So we'll see how this is going to go. The fact that this team went 5-12 is not a good sign. But we shall see what we can do in free agency. So we have $41 million in cap space. It's going to be a little bit better than obviously the 12 that we had. So we got some work to get done. So let's see what we can do in order to upgrade this roster further and get this team back to the playoffs, because not acceptable going 5-12. So we have Christian Wilkins, Tua as a quarterback or as a free agent. So Connor Williams, Zach, we got Robert Hunt, a lot of important free agents, honestly, and not enough money to sign everyone. So we're going to lose some guys. One thing we got to make sure of is re-signing Tua. That's going to be the most important part to this, and he's going to cost an absolute bag. Unfortunately, though, he is our franchise quarterback, so I got to pay him. So I'm going to pay Tua And that leaves us with literally $7 million in cap space, which means we're going to lose everyone else here. Christian Wilkins will be gone. Connor Williams will be gone. I mean, I think all these guys will be gone, but we'll see if there's anyone I can cut potentially to free up some money. I don't know if there's anyone making like a ton of money here. That would just be in like an automatic cut. So Ogba, 12 million. I think I'd rather have Christian Wilkins than Ogba at this point. So that's probably going to be someone I cut. Chubb, 11 million. Christian Wilkins is someone I want to bring back. So I am going to cut Emmanuel Ogba. That way I can bring back Christian Wilkins, who's literally 2 years younger and a development trait higher as well. So that's a no-brainer to me. We got Jerome Baker with $11 million attached to him. Only an 80 overall, and he's normal development. So actually star now. So do I want to release Jerome Baker is the question. No, I'll leave him for now. We'll see how I feel about it, though. We'll leave him for now. But let's go to free agency, and let's go to our resigning stage and try to get Christian Wilkins back, because I just cut Ogba in order to hopefully get Wilkins back here. So we still don't even have enough cap space to offer him a contract, so he's probably going to say no to this. He wants an absolute bag, so Wilkins is going to say no. So we're going to lose him as well, which kind of sucks. We're going to have to go in a different direction. Connor Williams, I'm going to try to resign to a deal. We'll bring him back to be our center, and then I think that's going to be it. And then I'll probably bring back Robert Hunt as well. So man, that's our money right there. All of it's gone. $1.5 million. Everyone else will be leaving. So we kept our offensive line intact a little bit, I guess. And we got Tua back, which was important to bring Tua back. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, this not great. The only way we can really get better is through the draft now with how bad our cap space is. So maybe we do have to cut Jerome Baker. I'm not really sure what the direction will be here. So $2 million in cap space. Let's just see where we're really lacking. So if we take a look, on the offensive line, we're going to need someone. We're going to need a body. We have Armstead, Voorhees, Connor Williams, Hunt, and obviously Hunt can't play both positions. We have tight ends, wide receivers, running backs suck as well. You know, obviously you can get the job done with them in real life, but in Madden, they're not good enough. Defensively, David Long, our D-line is lacking a little bit. Our secondary is looking okay, so I guess that's a good sign. Man, I think the only thing we can really do here is potentially cut away Jerome Baker and maybe give Channing Tittle a little bit of a moral ultimate. I don't know. I don't know what the game plan will be here. It's going to be kind of tough to figure out what we're going to do with this little cap space. So, on offense, the only thing I really would like to upgrade is the offensive line and the running back. And on the defense side of the football, I mean, there's quite a bit. So, the only thing we can really do is just head into the draft and go from there. Because $2 million cap space doesn't get us anything. So, I'm just going to go straight past free agency, unfortunately, and hopefully hit on our picks in the draft. So jumping into the draft, one thing we do have going for us is we're going to be picking early here, which is nice. So let's just go straight to our selection. So Donovan Jackson goes off the board. We do need an O-line, but we do need D-tackle. We need a running back. So Damon Payne, I think, is a no-brainer here, although Trayvon Henderson would be kind of cool as well. We do need a running back, but at the same time, we have bodies there, so I don't know if I want to spin at a running back. But I feel like if we had a good running back, it would elevate our offense that much more. So it is tempting, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it is probably better that we take defense because we have bodies at the running back spot. So it's gonna be a little bit easier to replace the defense with this. So I'm gonna go with this direction. So let's go Damon Payne, and then we're gonna need also an edge as well, or another end, I guess I should say. So let's see, we got Michael. We need an offensive lineman as well, not to mention, so David Hanna or Michael are going to do the job, and I'm going to go with the scheme fit and David Hanna. Grab him here to be a right tackle for us because we needed that to replace Austin Jackson being gone. And now we can go to round 3, pick 4, and we'll see what we can get here, and hopefully we can get like another end here. So Brandon Hoover goes off the board, and I'm going to grab, do I want Jeffrey Cook, Zach Daniels? Is there anybody here? Joey Overheim, Steven Person, Samson Cobb, and Shaq Mickens. Okay. Kaplan, Curtis. Okay, one thing I could do is like move one of my linebackers that I have right now down to the end. So, I mean, do I want to take a running back in round 3? Oscar Shade, Texas elusive running back. I don't know if he would upgrade us by any means because our running backs are trash. So maybe I should just take the chance with one of these young running backs. I don't know if he'll be any good. I'm going to take Oscar Shade. He is a normal development running back. That doesn't mean he can't be good, but it is a risk I'm willing to take. So we got ourselves a new running back to hopefully be better than what we have right now with Jeff Wilson and Raheem Mostert. And we'll go from there. So this is just another year of hoping the picks we just selected are going to pan out. So going into this season, the running back that we selected wasn't very good. So, I mean, we could just start him right away and hope that it works out. I guess that's what I'll do because maybe he can break out and blossom. I don't know. David Hanna is the right tackle. On the defense side of the football, we got Damon Payne, of course, and then they also drafted me another end, which is Farrell, and I moved Van Ginkel down to right end. So that's kind of what we're rolling with and hoping this will work out. So hopefully with another year, this team can actually get into the playoffs this time. We shall see. I'm going to simulate year number 2. I guess we can set the season goal as making the playoffs. Maybe this time if we do that, maybe it'll give me some more magic in the sim. We shall see. Hopefully don't go 5-12, and hopefully I will see you guys in the playoffs. At the end of the season, we finished up 10-7 on the year and got to the playoffs. So after going 5-12, we go to 10-7, which is where we want to be. So I feel pretty good about that. Unfortunately for us, though, we run into the Kansas City Chiefs, so that could be a problem, but we'll see what happens. Offense was 24th in the NFL, so not great, honestly, at all. Defense was 16th, so once again, not fantastic, but Tua with 38-7, so had a pretty damn good year. Oscar Shade, I threw him out there to start right away, and he had 7 touchdowns, up to a 71 overall. Once again, still need a better running back. Cedric Wilson, 1,200 yards. Jalen Waddle has not cracked 1,000 in this video, which is insane. Defensively, sacks-wise, Phillips, Damon Payne, and Bradley Chubb all got a ton of sacks, which is nice to see. Jerome Baker, Ramsey, Holland, too, and then so overall, pretty damn good. Now, we get to play the Chiefs. Will we be able to beat Tyreek Hill's former team? That is a great question. We are going to be at home for this game, which could serve to be an advantage for us. Let's rock the color rushes. I don't know if that's going to do anything for us, but, you know, we got to try. So, in Miami, if we can take down the Chiefs, we should be able to beat anybody. But the problem is taking down the Chiefs. So, we'll see how this goes for us. We're going to go down 3-0. Offense is going to be able to have to score, and they're not doing that so far. And we get interception from Jalen Ramsey. That comes in clutch, but we do nothing with it. So 6-0 and another interception, but this time from the Chiefs. Okay, we're still only down 1 possession, but now we're down 2. Down 2 possessions, and we get a touchdown. 14-7. If we get tied up here, that's going to go crazy. 20-7. I'm going to give myself a chance here. If we can score here and my defense gets to stop, there is a potential that we can come out here and win this game. Like, we're not out of it at all by any means. This is a winnable game. I'm going to go to Jalen Waddle here. He's going to catch it, and that's what we need out of Jalen Waddle. So 1 interception for Tua this game. I almost got hit on that play, but we were able to get rid of it. All right, obviously we have Tyreek Hill as an absolute weapon. So I would love to just be able to throw it to him. He was going to be wide open, but of course I'm like literally all the way in the backfield. So I should probably just go with a go route with Tyreek Hill and not even overthink this. Let's go to stick. And Tyreek Hill is going to be pressed, but they do have a safety over the top, so that may mean nothing. I'm going to throw my tight end on a slant just in case Tyreek Hill isn't open. And we're going to be looking for Tyreek, though. And this is probably going to be the cheat code that I needed to just do earlier. And yeah, that's touchdown, I think. And yeah, touchdown. And it even got tipped, but Tyreek Hill caught it off the tip. So touchdown. Now, can my defense get the stop is the question. And they do not, and we lose. So we tried. Unfortunately, we still lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. But hey, at least we made the playoffs this year. Maybe this offseason we can do our very, very best to, you know, get to where we need to be an actual contender according to Madden. Because I feel like this team is already good, but it's not good in the simulation so far. Going into this offseason with $88 million in cap space, which means we're probably going to have a bunch of free agents, but we're going to also have some guys we're excited about that are still going to be here. So let's just see who is free agents, who's going to be important to bring back, and what are we working with. So Jalen Waddle, very important, of course. Jalen Waddle, Javon Holland, important. Phillips, important. Jerome Baker, not as important. David Long, Cedric Wilson. Okay, actually, this is not too bad. We only have 2 important free agents to worry about, and that's actually really nice to feel that way. So I'm going to worry, actually 3. I guess it's 3. Phillips, Holland, Waddle. I want all 3 back. Everyone else, I'm cool if they leave. So let's just make sure we take care of everything we need to do here. So let's go ahead. Let's get Jalen Waddle back. Boom. Waddle is back. Javon Holland, same thing. I mean, he wants a bag, but I think he deserves it. He's a superstar development free safety for us. We cannot afford to let him walk out the door. He is back. Okay, boom. Taken care of. Jalen Phillips, same exact thing. This is going to limit our cap space, but we have to pay these guys, and we're going to get him. So overall, we get the 3 guys we wanted. I'm kind of tempted to sign Cedric Wilson back as well since he's a superstar dev wide receiver. Why not? And he'll be back. So that was pretty cheap. So I'm going to let Baker and David Long both go. Wilson is gone. Everyone else is gone. So let's just go straight to free agency. And with our $32 million in cap space, one thing I want for sure is a running back. 100% want a running back. No questions asked. Unless if our running back is like a star development, which I don't think he is. We need a running back. So Let's see what we got going on. So offensive line also in shambles, at least no, it's just left tackle and our depth. There's no depth on this offensive line right now. Okay, so Oscar Shea will be a nice backup running back. The depth is just non-existent on this offense right now. But on defense, we got no middle linebackers. Everything else is looking good. So the only thing we need to address is the middle linebacker position, which is a good feeling because we actually have some decent corners, so we can work with it. So middle linebackers, I need at least one or two, or I need two for sure. But let's go into it. Running back and linebacker is the most important thing. Kyle Pitts would be amazing. Joe Mixon, perfect. It's honestly perfect. It's like meant to be. He has heavy interest in playing for us. DeAndre Swift would be cool as well. Mitchell, but I want an elite running back. Joe Mixon, he's not even going to cost too much because running backs are really cheap. I'm going to offer it to him, and he's very interested in playing for us. So he's also interested in Dallas, which kind of sucks, but we'll see how that goes. So left tackle was also another important one. Christian Darrisaw, Jonah Williams. So either way, getting one of these two guys would be amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna try for Darrisaw, and then the last spot was middle linebacker. Is there any good middle linebackers? It's just the guys we had. So Baker and David Long. I guess if I can sign David Long to like a cheap deal, I'll bring him back. And then Baker, kind of the same thing. If he can come back for the cheap, I would be okay with that. But I don't know if he will be okay with this. So I'm going to underpay him a little bit. But I'll literally be right up against the cap. So Baker, and then let's see if we can get Mixon. Let's see if we can get all four of these guys. If we get all four of these guys, that would be fantastic. And we get Mixon, Darrisaw, David Long. And now it's just up to Jerome Baker. It looks like we're not going to get him, though, unfortunately. So, okay, so we got one middle linebacker at least, and we got Darrisaw and Mixon. So we at least addressed some things on offense. At least address some things. Now, on draft night is where we're going to have to really take advantage of the rest. So, going to need some depth on the O-line, 100%. Depth on the O-line is needed very badly. We got Joe Mixon at running back now, which is what I wanted. On the defense side of the football, we need another middle linebacker. That's it. But other than that, we should be good. So I will see you guys on draft night with our first round pick to draft a middle linebacker. So in round 1, pick 20, linebacker just went off the board. A middle linebacker, exactly what I needed. But we have a power rusher, we have a running back, but I don't want any of that. I want a middle linebacker. And I'm going to be taking the best one here, and that is Nate Means out of Michigan State. Don't know anything about him, but welcome to the team regardless. He's head development, and that's what we needed. So you know what? Rest of the draft, I really don't even care about. Let the CPU take care of the rest. We're going straight into next season with the idea that this team is about to be the contender we need them to be. Hopefully, anyway. Unless we just miss the playoffs, that's also possible. So at the end of this final season, we ended up going 10-7 once again, but this time it does not win the division. The Bills win it with one game over us. So let's go take a look at the stats for both sides of the ball. Offense was 30 in the NFL. So I'm assuming with the running back coming in, that elevated us just so much more in the defense with middle of the pack. But yeah, Mixon made such a huge difference. 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns, amazing. Receiving, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Cedric Wilson, all super duper productive. Cedric Wilson once again was fantastic. Sacks wise, we had our interception to say 4 from Ramsey, and then sacks 8 from Bradley Chubb, 4.5 from the rookie, 4 from Phillips, and 4 from Van Ginkel. But without further ado, we're just jumping straight into this game. Going up against Cleveland in round 1. I would love to go on a run here. No matter what, though, this is the end. So if we lose here in the first round, that's it. We're not winning a bowl with the Dolphins whatsoever. So here we go. Let's come out here, clutch up in First Energy Stadium against Cleveland, and let's see if we can go to the next round. Up 7-0. Great start. Can we go up 14-0? We know our offense can score, and defense does a fine job. 14-0 lead, 21-0 lead. Unless we absolutely blow it and are the Falcons, we should be in a good position. 21-14. 21-14, and now we're gonna go up 20-14 W, 28-21. Don't let Cleveland tie it up, and we do, of course. We, of course, let them tie it up, 28-28. Okay, can we get the ball and score here? We get a field goal, and okay, fourth quarter. One thing I know I have is a man named Tyreek Hill, so I wonder if I can just get a touchdown in 2 seconds here. That would be amazing. That would be a great way to move on. Tyreek, I'm looking for you, man. I'm giving you a chance. We have all 3 timeouts, so even if you catch the ball with a little bit of time left, giving Tyreek Hill a chance. It's not going to happen, though. Give me a pass interference. Oh, that would have been cool. Okay, no pass interference. No big deal. Jason Saunders is the kicker. We can get him at field goal range if we get a PI. This is all I'm asking for at this point. All right. I'm going to look for him again. This time he's still out there, W. Okay, Tyreek, if you want to get open, that'd be absolutely phenomenal. I think he might actually be there. He's going to be there this time. He's there. He's there. Give me it. Give me it. Going overtime. We're going overtime, ladies and gentlemen. had to try there, and hopefully we can stop the Browns. Here we go. Who gets the ball first? We got heads. The Browns have won the toss. Okay. That means the Browns get to find out if they're going to score first. All right. Let's just see how this is going to go. I don't know what to expect. Overtime here in Wild Card Weekend. Is it still Deshaun Watson at quarterback? Because that does not look like Deshaun Watson out there right now. I'm just saying. But here we go. Super sim. I'm playing all offense. So let's see if my defense get a stop and they allow a field goal. So this is pretty important. So let's jump in here and play this out. 31-34. Tyreek Hill, I'm still going to look for you. I'm going same play because this play is eventually going to get open. I just believe in the... I actually had to get rid of it super quick. I literally had no time. I actually kind of want to see if my offense... No, I'm not going to risk it. I was about to say, I'm going to see if my offense can just do it on its own, but I just don't feel the need to risk it right now. So let's just not do that. And let's just take some yards here. Mixon, please just break a tackle or two. Okay, that's going to be like 5 yards. 5-yard gain. We need a first down in the worst way possible right now. So that's the biggest thing. Let's get out of play action or whatever, shotgun. So I'm going to look for the underneath with my tight end and Allen. If not, maybe Tyreek Hill just gets open on a deep route. But mainly just looking for my tight end here. He's not there. And I fumble. And please get the ball. Oh, my... Maybe I should have just trusted my offense. And the offensive lineman, it just... All right, lose the Browns in round 1. Overall, this video did not go as planned whatsoever. I will be the first to admit. We lost to a guy that's not even Deshaun Watson anymore. I have no idea who that is. It's Odom. We lost to Odom. I don't know what they did with Watson, but he's gone. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. This video was an epic failure. I'm saying... Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.